ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coaching Links. This is Joy, aka Joy Me Joy, aka First Lady of Coaching Links. I got present, obviously, Big Sip in the building. But we do have a special guest today, and he goes by the name of Justin Stewart. He is Fox 5 DC, a producer. What's up, Justin?
What's up, y'all?
How are you feeling today?
I'm good.
Okay, so you side-eyed me when I told Sip.
Okay, because y'all are shady. First of all, you knew you was coming. You knew his birthday was when it was.
I'm not shady.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you don't even know. But you don't even know why I ran out of time today.
Why you running out of time, girl?
Because my mom had surgery this morning.
Okay. All right. So she's excused. All right.
So I'm literally leaving, making sure she's good to here. So
you get paid.
You know, and I'm good with birthdays. I'm good with stuff like that.
But my birthday was 2 weeks ago. I ain't get a song like that.
You want me to?
No, don't do that, please.
Happy.
No.
I saw that you had you celebrated your 30th birthday.
I did in grand style.
You did. I see, and you had a real purple pinkish sequence jacket. It was lit. But why didn't I get invited?
Okay, first of all, the world was invited. I put it on social media. So I had people there
that you didn't know.
Yeah, there were people there that I was just like, okay, whatever. Like, hey, Instagram people that slide my DMs all the time. Yeah.
Awesome. So, yeah. And you had a grand entrance. I
showed up late, so thank you for everybody who stayed. Because if you know me and you know there's an event that I'm going to be at and I'm going to do, you know I'm going to come in and I'm going to slay it, from head to toe. Mm-hmm. So first of all, the face took 2 hours to get beat.
Okay.
And I was just sitting in the house all right, cool. My party started at 8. I'll get there 9:15.
Okay, so
I showed up at 10.
Okay, because I was going to say... But it was your birthday. It was your celebration.
Exactly.
So you can do what you want.
Exactly.
We like that. Okay, so tell us what you do. So for those who don't know you, who is Justin Stewart?
Do you want to know who Justin Stewart is, or do you want to know who producer Stewart is?
We want to know
both.
Well,
it's kind of the same.
It's a part of you. It's a part of you. Yeah. It's a part of who you are.
Which is crazy because 5-6 years ago, it wasn't that. And this, I guess you can call the stars starting to rise and come out of the phoenix is coming out of the ashes.
The stars are aligning.
Okay, everything's lining up. So it's still kind of weird for me when people, say producer Stewart or Justin Stewart guest or oh my God, I'm a fan of yours. It's 5 years ago, I was sleeping in my car outside of a station to try to get to work on time because I was hustling. I was hustling.
What station?
I started out at ABC 7, producing. Well, I ended up producing for them and moving to Fox. But I started out as a production assistant. And I was working at Best Buy part-time, and I was working at Bath & Body Works part-time. So I was gunning three jobs and working 24 hours a day.
Now, why were you in the parking lot sleeping?
Well, because I would work in the morning from 4 a.m. to 12 noon. Go to Best Buy from 3 to 9. And instead of going home, because I had to be to work at 3:30 in the morning, I would just go out park in the parking lot outside the station, get a cover and just be all right, I'll go into work in 4 hours. Because there was no point in me going home, shower, lay down for 2 hours, then go back to work. It was just crazy. It was just a cycle over and over again.
How long did you go through that cycle for?
About 1.5 years.
What?
Almost 2 years, yeah. But I didn't do the sleep outside every day. It's just all right, what part-time jobs am I working that are going to conflict with my schedule? How much time am I going to have to actually go home, cook a meal, breathe, and then go to work? So it was always about hustling for me. I knew what I wanted to do since I was a child.
And it has always been production?
It's always been TV, always. It's so crazy. Middle school we did morning announcements. And high school I took, radio production, and I was in the TV class. And but I always knew that I wanted to be in TV.
Did you always want to be behind the scenes though?
No. And funny story is that everybody who watches television, when you watch the news, you see what?
Come closer to me.
You see what? You see the reporter, you see the anchor, and you probably see a photographer here and there, right?
Right.
So that's just your image of television. That's what I want to do in life. I want to be on TV. Those are the only jobs you see. But when you go to college, you kind of learn backstories, or you kind of learn different jobs or whatever. But growing up, I wanted to be a reporter. I wanted to be an anchor, and that was my focus. But then, reality set in, and I realized that I was too feminine to be on TV.
What you mean?
And I've had this discussion quite a few times before. I don't know how I'm going to wake up in the morning. And when you watch the news, you don't see too many overtly feminine, male anchors.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't see too many male anchors who are feminine that beat their faces. I mean, everybody wears makeup.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, when I wear my makeup, I wear my makeup. Like,
Fill it in your eyebrows.
Right, your eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving you eyeliner. I'm giving you highlight, cheeks, whatever. And some days when I wake up in the morning, I don't know how I'm going to feel. And I don't want to wash myself down or change myself inside for a job.
Okay, that makes sense. Cause then you'd be pressured and you'd be exhausted.
Right.
You're trying to keep up that image that
Right.
that's not even you.
Right. Who wants to go into an office with your boss and say, or your boss pulls you in the office and say, all right, so we love your reporting, but you're wearing too much contour.
Right.
Like who?
Right.
Or you got to tone down the eyeshadow. Like I've had a job before, it's a part-time gig, where one of my bosses pulled me aside and was like, so one of the residents complained about you. Like, they love what you do, but can you tone down your makeup? I was like, what? Are you serious? So like, I've been through this before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Just in another job. But then you just have to realize, like, I'm in a great space.
Mm-hmm.
I get to be myself behind the scenes. I get to, meet all these great people, work and, build these connections and, do all these things without being in front of the camera. But, I actually am in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
It's called social media.
Right.
And-
Right.
That's how you get here. But then I realized, like, DC news, I'm too, like, I can't report about a murder and a house fire and I'm wearing, a full beat. Like, that's just my reality. And I realized that just wasn't
You.
for me.
Right. Right.
But God shifted me into a different avenue where I can be me and still, do me.
You said at an early age you want to get into TV.
Yeah.
What was the how you find that passion, that love?
I don't know. See, I grew up watching Channel 5, and my mom watched Channel 4, and I hated Channel 4. But because I felt like Channel 5 was like so much better. Like it's just like, oh, it's so much friendlier, livelier. Channel 4, I just felt like kept repeating the same thing over and over again.
It's
and
old.
it was,
It's old.
it's that.
It still is,
that.
but-
So, and it's so surreal that now I'm working at this network where I was watching growing up as a child, working
Right,
with all these
right.
legends and these people who've been in the TV industry for so long. And, as a child, I just knew, like, that's what I wanted to do. I went to college, got my degree in journalism, English non-teaching, minor in telecommunications, focused in radio, television, broadcasting, but, because we didn't have a journalism degree. So shout out UMES.
So
Yeah.
what's the process of getting hired for your position? Initially you were as an assistant to Channel 4.
Yeah, Channel 7.
Channel 7. You was assistant to Channel 7. What was the process like? Did you fill out an application online? Did someone you knew? How did the process work in getting a job at a TV station?
So, of course, once I graduated from college, I was like, how am I going to get my foot in the door?
Exactly,
So
that's my point.
I was literally sending my resume and the videotapes that I had made and all the stuff from college, and I did a small internship with the LGBT magazine in DC. I sent all that stuff to just random emails. Random TV.
What do you
emails.
mean random TV
Random
emails?
TV,
Where you got them from?
Random TV from the website.
Okay, right.
He was like, you get an email.
Right.
You get an email. You get an email.
I don't know who you are.
But
You might be
you're
the
gonna get
janitor,
an
but you're gonna get an email.
Yes, like I was doing that, and so like I would just go to different websites. I would Google like the TV, WTT, whatever, WBF, whatever,
network.
the network, and I would go on their website and just find like whatever jobs it was, and be like, "Hi, news director, my name is blah 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 blah," and sometimes I would get feedback, sometimes I wouldn't get feedback. But it was all just taking a chance. And it reminded me of the 80s when, you wanted to be a singer and you grew up and you would send your tape of you singing your happy birthday song to a record label.
I would
And
have
they would
been
listen to
lit.
it, and randomly one day they would call you and be like, next thing you know, you're Mariah Carey.
Yep.
Go
ahead, speak that energy over me. Speak that energy over me.
Carrie Hilson.
Exactly. No. Oh, that was a shot. That was a damn shot.
That was shade.
All right, turn this mic off.
threw a
We're gonna
whole-
wrap this up.
He threw a
We're gonna
whole
wrap this
palm
up.
tree at
He
you, man.
did. Like he threw.
Don't
Like he
whole
did it. He called me
tree.
Carrie Hilson.
But she had a good run though, so you better be happy.
No,
She made
I'm
coins.
not. I'm not.
She made coins anyway.
More like Sierra.
Right. Okay, see, well, she can't sing either, girl.
But-
She could just dance.
Joy can dance.
I can dance.
Dance, Joy.
You want to see me dance?
No. Maybe in another life.
I can dance
Joy
though.
can dance.
I'm a dancer.
She's a dancer.
Yeah, she does.
Let's
I'm a real dancer.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead.
Back to the
your,
story.
Yeah,
So I was
so-
sending random emails and stuff like that, and I was getting feedback. So one day I ended up emailing the news director of News Channel 8 for a producer position. He emailed me and was like, Justin, I think this is great. I just want you to get a little bit more newsroom experience. I'm going to forward your resume to the production assistant personnel, whatever. And pretty much production assistant gets your foot in the door. And you learn, behind the scenes, you learn teleprompting, you learn camera work, you learn, it's just a safe haven for people who are like first graduating from college to get their feet wet in the industry to see if this is something that they really, really, really want to do. And of course it's paid, so you just kind of immerse yourself into that. So I did that, got the job, and I did that for a year and a half, production assist for a year and a half. But the whole time I was working there under Lori Smith, shout out Lori, she's like my TV mom. I was networking with some of the anchors and kind of learning what they did and hanging with producers and shaking hands with them and giving them scripts that I would write. So I would do homework assignments. So, and production assisting is all about like what you want to do and the initiative you take. You can come to work and do your 8 hours and then go home. But what is that going to get you? How is that going to get you to the next step?
Right.
So for me, once I realized that, all right, reporting's not for me, whatever. I haven't given it up on it.
So question before you go a little further. So you got your position, your foot in the door as an assistant, correct? What was it before you realized you're not going to be an anchor? Or
No, I realized
afterwards?
I realized there.
Oh, once you got a position, you're like, oh shit, this is more than...
So you get to practice anchoring and reporting, going out with producers and photographers. And stuff like that.
Okay. So in the process of getting
me,
you realize anchor is not for me.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. So I was sitting up in the desk and I had this suit jacket on and I was sitting there with trying to be masculine and TV voice and all that. And one of the anchors was like, put a little bit more bass in your voice. And I was just like, huh? What do you mean? Like, I can't do that. What?
That's it. That's all the base I got.
This is it.
This is me.
And then I realized, like, oh my God, I'm reading a script about the economy. I'm reading a script about a fire and a murder and a rape and this and that. And I just realized, oh God. It just settled in my brain. And not that anything's wrong with that, because there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Trust me, I want to be the first guy to break down the barriers and be this. But I have to be realistic with myself.
Right.
I don't know how I'm gonna wake up. Some days I met Nick Cannon in December and wore green lipstick to work. Ciao, bye. So I can't be that person in that position. I can be this person in my position where I am now today.
Right, and you're still in TV.
Right. And so I did that, and I ended up like getting a producer position under Julie Wright, producing for her, and I was always booking and reaching out to different guests to bring to the station because I wanted our station to be number one. And I'm like, there's a lot of concerts and guests and celebrities coming in town. Like,
we need to get them.
We need to get them here. Like, so I started, just doing my own thing. And like, hey, like, here's the producer. Here's their email address. I already reached out. They said yes.
So are you I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
That's how it kind of started at ABC. And then I was kicking ASS over at, ABC. So, I ended up getting a job at Fox. And I've been there for almost 2 years. Next month it'll be 2 years.
Awesome.
Congrats.
Thank you.
So Good Day DC. So first of all, I see you are like DC down. Are you a native? I know that bomber jacket is bomb. He has the go-go tag.
Did you make the
No, I didn't make this.
You bought it like that?
No, it was a gift. It was a gift from Easy Street. Shout out Easy.
Oh, that's
it's like super. It's all things major DC.
Yes.
Like
I'll get you guys the designer in 2 seconds.
It's like with the what are these?
The patches.
Patches, yes, the patches.
Yes, I wear my patch jacket.
It's super dope.
I am from here, graduated from Potomac High School, class of 2006. Came back, went to University of Maryland, Eastern Shore, and I'm back home.
Okay,
yes.
So you're originally from...
Benjamin started middle school.
Oh yeah.
Or elementary. Yep,
I don't even know.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I don't.
I'm the native.
Yeah, she's from Bowie.
I'm not from here. I'm from Mississippi.
How did you get here?
Hurricane Katrina
flooded him here.
Oh.
He swam here.
You ain't shit. You ain't
and I'm the shady one. Prezzy's really the shady one.
Shit. Prez ain't shit.
Prezzy got me here on the premiere of RuPaul's Drag Race. That's how much you know I love you. I'm missing
It's
Drag Race
season 10. Yeah,
season 10 premiere for
Appreciate
you.
you. Appreciate you.
For you.
I do.
And I'm missing Brock's family values.
First of
Appreciate
all,
you.
it's DVR these days, so he's probably recording it.
No, but
That's
I mean,
true.
let me have a moment, okay? Let me have a moment.
You're right.
Yeah, sip swam here. You know?
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know how you swam with his weight.
I floated on my
I don't know
back,
how he
but
floated with
Like an otter.
his size. His size. I don't know how he floated.
told you these titties got buoyancy, boy. You better stop playing, boy.
Oh my God.
All right, let's get back.
Yes, get
on
back, get
track.
back,
Okay,
get back.
so did you create Good Day DC?
No.
Okay.
That thing was that monster was already created when I got there. And I mean monster in a great way because it's a machine. Like we do so much good work, and it's number one. It's been number one for a long time, and I love working for this show. Like my executive producer and the other producers I work with, we are all with one big team, and like they give me the chance to be creative and like try different ideas. And we do our zip trips, and we go out to different counties and towns to do a live show, and
So, what is it exactly you do? Because you said be creative, and then cameras and anchors and blah blah blah. You're a producer, right?
Yes, I am a producer. I mean,
So what exactly is a television producer? What is it on papers and what you actually do? Like what's on papers? What you hired for and what you actually do.
okay, on paper it looks like a lot. And in real life, it is really a lot.
Okay.
And on paper, you write scripts. You stay on top of the latest news. You kind of do. We have this thing called the rundown that a senior producer is going to be in the control room in the booth, like Manny. You are cutting video. You're making full screen graphics. We call those graphics pretty much like with like this or like whatever the person, if it's a mugshot, whatever their mugshot is.
Okay.
Or, like if there's an event like the march this weekend, you would put like the bullet points of the march and kind of put like videos. So when I say creative, like thinking outside the box, and we call it producing up the screen. So you do all that. You email people back and forth about like whatever it is. So let's say I'm booking you on my show, or you reach out or I reach out. Whatever happens. I look at my calendar, say, hey, this guy Presley looks great. He's this, he's that. He has this great show. It's all these millions of followers. Like he's doing a tour in town, and he's bringing XYZ to DC at, let's say, U Street Music Hall. And if it's interesting, we pitch it in this big meeting like you guys, and we talk about like what we're gonna do on the show. Now sometimes we do like sit down interviews for more hard kind of situations, hard news we call it, and then sometimes we do like fun things like karaoke with an artist who has a song from like the 90s that was real popular. They're in town for a concert or whatever. Like we just had Craig David. So we'll do that. So it's all about like kind of thinking outside the box to make it fun, because television is becoming more mainstream now, where you're looking at TV and it's not all about shooting the murderers. It's all about like the next cocktail and the best facial now, and
it's
beard
very
balm, and it's
informative.
television has evolved from the news that it used to be. For an hour you're watching stocks and
It's
stuff.
more light.
Right.
It's
Right,
more
more
light.
light.
Entertainment, right.
Especially in the later hours. So like I'm always looking for the hottest guests. I'm always looking for local people who are doing things that are newsworthy. I'm always looking for like the trending stories. Like today, everybody's on Facebook. They sold your information pretty much to a group that worked closely with Donald Trump's campaign.
Right.
So like we had a guy who specializes in tech that we use all the time, who kind of has a background on this situation. This morning about that. And he kind of broke it down, like what they sold and how this affects you and what you can do with your privacy settings on an app and all that. So you always have to be like looking on different websites and blogs for different things that are going to make your show great.
Okay.
And keep your show current, active, informative, fun, engaging, like all those words.
Do you solely pick the guests?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't want that.
So
I don't want that pressure.
For those locals who are listening, even for myself, I want to get on TV. What would be the best approach you to get on TV?
Oh, like TV, like people reach out to me in the DMs all the time, and like I love you guys. Keep sending the ideas. My Instagram's @producer. Is it _ Stewart? Or is that Twitter?
Producer
yes,
_
producer
Stewart.
_ Stewart. Yeah, on Twitter there's no underscore because nobody stole that name yet. So so reach out to me via that or email. But I'm always looking for people who, like, let's say it's a local rapper. Let's take rap. or singer, for example.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're always supporting.
Joy.
Let's take Joy. Let's take Joy for example. Right?
You got an email for Joy, put in the trash can.
You know, Fox 5's known for supporting the culture, and we all love local talent, and we're here to root you on. But like, for example, if Joy reached out to me and say, "Hey, I'm a local singer, can I come on Fox 5?" My first question is to do what? My second question is, who are you?
Right.
You know, my third question is, what makes you newsworthy? And when I say newsworthy, it's like, when somebody's watching the show, what are you gonna do? Why should I bring you? Like, why should I give you the platform, or why should we give you the platform to come on to kind of, you know, showcase whatever it is that you want to do? And, you know, when it comes to local talent, or it comes to celebrities and stuff like that, you know, a lot of things come into play, like you following, news reports, you know, stories that are out there that are viral about you, you know, magazine coverage, video coverage, numbers, you know, matter. Numbers matter.
Right.
So if
most
you're not, like, for example, if I look at your Instagram, you have 5 followers, and you're private, which I hate.
Yeah.
I hate private people on social media. It doesn't make sense.
Social
Why are you
media.
private? You're private on social media, but like it doesn't work out. Anyway, so like, you know, if I'm looking at you and you have 5 followers, but you want to come on and sing a song, like, how can I help you? You're not helping yourself.
Right.
You know, help me help you, but help yourself before I can help you.
Right.
You know, put yourself out there. You know, for example, a couple of months ago, and I always use this example, like Nucci, for example. He's a local rapper who's really good. I was just scrolling on Twitter one night, and I think XXL Magazine he had tweeted out, somebody had tweeted, Tony Reds had tweeted out that XXL Magazine had named him one of the top rappers in their 10 list that come out every year. I'm like, oh, who's this kid? Never heard of him before, because I'm not in that world all the way. So I called up Tony. I'm like, hey, who's this kid? You know, blah, 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 blah. You know, he gives me the rundown on him, like, oh, he's good, he's hot. I go look at his numbers, the numbers look great. I'm like, hey, boss, because I have to explain this to my people. Like, I'm thinking about reaching out to this guy who's good. Like, here's this rap music, blah, 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 blah. We talk about it in the pitch meeting, and we sit there and we're like, okay, like, he sounds great. Let's bring him in. You know, you come in, you perform, you send me all your information, your bio, your social media, talking points about whatever you have going on. Because this whole segment situation, if you pay attention, like, segments happen from like 3 to 5 typical minutes.
And they're fast.
They go by. TV time goes by quick.
Yes.
Quick.
Really fast.
And so, like, what is going to happen in those 3 to 5 minutes? What are you going to do that's going to be great?
A lasting impression.
Yeah. That's going to help us bring you back, or talk about, that was a great segment, you know?
What you just said kind of fucked me up.
Why?
Because Nucci's supposed to be here tonight.
I love Nucci.
That's crazy how you just said that. Like,
I like him, yeah. I like
It's crazy actually how you just said that, and that was like really, really crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like no kidding you.
And I just threw out a random name.
I
just threw out a random name. Sorry, Prezi did not tell me that before.
Are you serious, Prez?
Look at him. He didn't respond. He's supposed to be here.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
But I said this Thursday, he's gonna be in LA for 2-3 weeks. Next Thursday, what about this?
You did.
That's crazy.
But yes, I'm always looking for stuff.
And that's crazy how you said that. That kind of messed with me. You just did that. I never told you. Don't even know I know Nucci. Yeah, that's just crazy.
That's funny.
That kind of fucks with me a little bit.
I guess I'm a psychic. Call me now for your free reading. Miss Clea.
You play mind games, Justin.
Miss Clea.
You know somebody I don't know?
No,
you know,
I actually
Nucci
did not know that at all. Did not know that.
You
I just
sure?
threw out a random name.
Because you know Prez gonna be tight, you know.
Right. Prezi's always tight.
Yeah, Prez.
You see that coat he had on? It was real tight.
Whatever.
Thank you. I told him that.
Shots fired, Prezi.
No, my nigga, you need to go up and I told him that.
Oh shit!
He gonna put me out the studio.
Anyway,
I need Justin as my, like, you know, what you call it? What you call it? Like,
so this is the deal.
Like the dozens, you know, like you good at playing the dozens.
This is the deal. So I haven't they both attacked when they decided to. It's a teamwork.
Because he look like Safari. Because he's Safari.
So is he Safari?
So,
how do you know? Did you see the pictures?
I'm talking about
no.
You saw the pictures. You saw the pictures.
Yo,
No.
shit.
I saw the pictures.
No,
I seen those pictures, girl.
I didn't see the picture.
Shout out Safari sliding the
That's what you get.
That's what you get. You walked into that one.
That's what you get.
Ain't nothing wrong with being Safari, okay?
Straight.
Nothing wrong with being Safari, honey.
Yeah, but it always going on me, Justin. That's what it is. That's all it
Didn't even
is.
finish.
Yeah, he's done.
He was done. He stopped.
Yeah, Justin shut him up.
shut him.
Good.
Shut it
Thank you.
down.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you.
Shut him down.
Why would you give him any type of like
Safari?
more gas?
Or this one?
Yeah,
Why
thank
would you
you.
give him any type of gas?
Because he
Why
wears
would you-
braces.
Why would you give
they're
him
so
any
cute,
type
though.
of? Why would you give him any type of gas though? He don't need no type of gas. He already the GOAT, but he don't need no more. Nobody else
Keep trying to
telling
leave
him
him the goat.
he the GOAT. Prez is the GOAT.
Oh,
Listen to when I tell you, Prez is the GOAT.
I'm done.
Justin, like, what is he talking about?
Right.
No one knows what you're talking about. That's the
I
good
don't
part.
get it.
They don't need to know what I'm talking about. Just know that Prez is the GOAT.
In the golden what?
I ain't gonna say it.
Then it's irrelevant. We don't need to be talking about it.
It's an inside joke between me and Prez.
I know
Just
what it
know
is.
he the
Yeah,
They got
I
an
know
inside joke, girl. Let them
I
have
know
it.
it. No, I already know
Let
the
them
joke.
have
You let it joke.
Yes, I do.
You let it joke.
What's
Yes,
the
I
joke?
do.
What's the joke?
Knock, knock.
It's who's there?
Prezi.
Prezi who?
King.
What's the inside joke, Joy?
I know it. You want me to say it?
Yeah,
It's
say it.
like he's like the GOAT when it comes to like women and girls and all that stuff.
Did Prezi tell you how we met?
I want to hear it.
Y'all want to know that story?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
How we met?
You don't remember?
Oh, Howard Theater. the
Yeah, we met
PGC badge.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
At PGC Bash.
Yeah.
What was it? Birthday Bash?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good night.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
a really good night.
What was he drinking?
I don't know. There was a cup. Did you come up to me or I came up to you?
Because
Yeah,
I
he did.
always see you at events
Yeah.
behind the scenes. I just never spoke
Yes.
to you, and I would be in a room with you,
Yes.
and be a bunch of people in the room, and I never like said nothing to you. And then I was like, "Yo, what the hell? Who the fuck?" Like,
He walked up to me and was like, I don't like this networking thing, but I always see you. So, what's up?
Sounds
sounds
pretty
like
accurate.
Prez. That sounds like
pretty
Prez.
accurate.
He's like, I hate talking to people because they never follow through. I'm like, Prezi, like, I'm cool. Like, what's up? Like,
Sounds-
and then he kind of, gave me what
How
he
do you,
did.
how are you handling a networking deal being an asshole? Like, why
I'm
would you say
just
some
saying,
shit like
I
that?
always see
I don't
Justin.
like
I will
this.
never forget that.
I don't like this networking thing.
I hate this thing, but I
What?
guess you look cool, so I'm gonna come up to you and say hi.
That sounds like Prez.
Yeah, I always see
150.
Justin in a lot of important locations. I don't know who he is. And
Because
I'm
you
like,
gotta be
what-
in the cut.
I'm
You
like,
know,
yo,
you gotta
and
be there.
He always vibing, talking to people like, yo, what the hell? So I'm like, yo, I don't do this, but what do you do? Like, what the fuck are you? What are you? Who are you? Where you from? And that's kind of that was my approach.
He seemed important.
Yeah, and I was like, yo,
Did I give off that vibe?
nah, that was the thing. You was so chill whenever I see you. You was just like relaxed and calm,
Yes.
hanging out, vibing. But it always seemed like people always treat like you're so important. And I
I'm
was just
not
like,
important, by the way.
You are important.
I am not. And the day that I feel like I am important, I think God is just gonna be like,
No, you are very, very important, especially to the city. You know what you do as far as you producing. You have the power and the ability to put people in front of millions of people. Not only that, give them the knowledge of like how to be professional, how to carry themselves.
Yeah.
You know, you have a story. Like we just sitting talking. I had no idea
Yeah, my
how you
story
started
is so
in your
crazy.
career, and it's really, really deep. It's about hustling,
it's about hustling and networking,
ambition,
and
you know.
being out and
So you got a lot of important things about you. You can share with a lot of folks like myself, and of course, Joy and Sip, and how to get ahead in our career and how to maneuver and whatnot. So you're very, very important.
and now I'm viral.
And then
That's what we need to talk about.
that's where I'm about to go. And so going viral, twice, right?
Twice.
Okay, let's talk about the first one because it happened December. Was it December?
Yeah, it was Christmas.
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 You gave your mom.
Pat Benatar tickets, and for people who don't know who Pat Benatar is, you need to do your research. She's like the rock icon of rock icons. Yeah, you probably heard her songs, but Google her, you'll know her.
First of all, you look just like your mom.
Oh, thanks.
She's like, you look just like. I was like,
I
oh my
FaceTimed
God,
her
she's
today.
So cute.
She's such a cutie.
She is such a cutie. But anyway, so talk about that moment because she passed out.
My mom is so extra. And then she made an extra son, so it's cool. So my mom and dad came down for Christmas to my house, and I was just like, what am I gonna get my mom for Christmas? And so backstory is, getting personal here. My mom put me out when I was 18. She was like, oh, you're 18, you and your brother get out, done. Like,
what?
I was on my own since I was 18, pretty much. So
Did she explain?
all is forgiven. All is
Did she
forgiven.
explain why?
She was just going through things that she was just going through things, and parents do that. And, some kids float and some kids sink. And I feel like I'm blessed and I'm a lucky one, and I actually floated very high.
Awesome.
And so she has nothing but good things to say, and she's apologized, and it's personal and it's great and it's cool, and we went through it, and I'm good. Like, I'm good. She's a parent. She's parents aren't perfect.
Awesome. So
we were having that discussion off camera.
Off here. Okay.
But anyway, so her and my stepdad came down to my apartment, and I had been searching for Christmas gifts for him. So he's a Vikings fan. So I got him some Viking swag for the house. They like my pressure cooker meal, so I bought them a pressure cooker. And I was like, well, what am I going to get my mom, like, a good gift? Pat Benatar was coming to the Birchmere. And backstory to her putting me out, I took all her 80s pop CDs that, like, Madonna, Bruce Springsteen, like all the CDs that I grew up listening to, 80s pop music, I took all of them. And so every time I see her, she's like, and you stole my damn Pat Benatar CD. She came to my house before. She's like, they got my Pat Benatar CD right there. So I thought to myself, like, oh, let me get her Pat Benatar tickets. So I gave it to her in an envelope. It was the last gift she opened. And, I was like, all right, here, Mom, this is the last gift. And something just told me, record it. So I was like, all right, go record it. And the lady passes out. So we used to listen to Pat Benatar in the car on the way home. And so we had that connection. And then the fact that when you put me out, I stole your CD. And now, bam.
And then you did. So how did she react when she found out she was actually getting ready to meet her?
Oh, so my mom hates the internet. She's not on Facebook. She's not on Instagram. She's not on Twitter.
So did she even know she went viral?
She went viral by, that happened at like 4 o'clock. She was viral by like 7. And so me and my dad, I'm like, Dad, I just posted Mom on Instagram. And and then Shade Room picked it up. My mom's like, you ain't got me on the internet? You know I hate the internet. I'm like, Mom, calm down. You're okay. You're fine. She's like, oh my God, people gonna see me passing out and crying. I'm like, Mom, calm down. It's fine. You're getting good internet. And so there's a good internet and the bad internet.
Yes.
You're getting the good internet. And so we went to casino, had fun, and fast forward 2 months later, her daughter slid in my DMs. Pat Benatar's daughter slid in my DMs like, we're trying to find you. We need to give you tickets to the show. Your mom needs to meet Pat. Like, we're going to make this happen.
Oh,
and last month? Yeah, the month before last. Yeah, it happened. Me, my dad, and my mom went to go meet Pat Benatar.
Did she faint again?
No, she did.
But how did she react? Did she?
Oh, she was just like my mom was like heaving and hyperventilating outside of the concert before we even met the lady. So we get indoors and I call the girl up who hit me up and I'm like, hey, like, we're here. And so my mom's like, is my makeup okay? Is my makeup okay?
So
I'm like, Mom,
cute.
you're fine. Like, you're okay. Calm down. You're cute. And so we get there and they give us the best seats in the house and we're sitting down. My mom just busted out crying in the middle of the concert. I'm like, what are you crying for? She's like, you did this for me. I'm like, yeah, like, you're my mom. Like, I didn't realize that this was gonna take off like this, but it did. And like,
awesome.
Here you go. Like, this is a gift in a moment for us to share.
Exactly. And don't say anything else about the CD.
Ever.
Don't ever say anything. That CD belongs to me.
Right. So I even got myself a little treasure trove. I had already had Pat Benatar vinyls, and I took them, and she signed them for me.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Okay, so the second time you went viral, you attended the Wendy Williams show.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Prezi, go ahead, do it. Go ahead, Prezi, do how you doing?
I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Take your hands like this, break your wrists, and go, how you do it?
Sip it. Go ahead, sip.
Go ahead, both of you do it.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yes,
Yay!
Prez, you got to
okay,
it.
Prezi.
How you doing?
Yay!
Yeah, y'all cordial.
Shout out to Wendy.
Yeah, so you went on the How You Doing
Yes.
show, and this was during the break.
Yes.
Okay.
So, short backstory. In 2014, I was on Ask Wendy. I took my best friend. We went down to New York. Caught that horrible mega bus. Never catch it. Terrible. Would never do it again. Amtrak only. We went down there and I was on Ask Wendy. And I ended up asking her a question on air about my ex-boyfriend that I was dating at the time and all that. So this is not my first time on her show. So I come back this time, and they wanted me to do Ask Wendy again. Because, you know, you sit down and ask you, they give you forms, and it's like, you have any drama in your life? You know, you guys are Wendy's co-hosts. Like, here, like, fill out the forms, ask Wendy a great question, you know, whatever. And they go through the questions. And anything that's great, like, it pull you to the side and trying to kind of make sure you're, like, not going to freeze up.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I didn't have any drama, which is crazy. I mean, I might have met a boy down there and stuff in college, but, you know, but that wasn't drama-fied. You know, I didn't go there the first time to make a fool of myself, and I wasn't going to go there the second time to make a fool of myself, because my stock had been rose by then. So it's like, I can go on Wendy and ask some stupid question, and they're like, who's this crazy boy? And, oh, he's a TV producer too, so now he's really making a mess of himself just to be on TV. I'm not that kind of girl.
Right.
You know, I don't do moments to create buzz or to do anything. It's just thank God they went viral and it happens. And I hate forceful people. Forceful people who try to be extra to make a name for themselves hurt my life.
Right.
So anyway, so I didn't do Ask Wendy. You know, it was
Lord
fine.
Jesus, that's a topic right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I didn't do Ask Wendy. And I was like, okay, cool. And so they ended up playing Donna Summer. In the middle of commercial break. And because if you go to her show, it's a big party. So they have a DJ, a hype host, everybody's out there dancing right before, like maybe 10, 20 minutes before Wendy comes out. They get you hyped for the show. Like, you go in and you go in. And so DJ plays Donna Summer, and of course I, you know, break out into full 80s Vogue mode, like, yes, Donna Summer, and I was just feeling it. And so the DJ calls me out on the floor. He's like, you, DC, go out on the floor and perform the songs. I'm like, all right, cool. And I go in and they
How
play
do you know he was from DC?
because early in the show they were like, oh, who's from here?
Okay.
Like, everybody's like, DC. And I was one of the guys
gotcha.
who raised their hands from DC. So I go on the floor, and in the middle of the song, he changes the song to Vogue. So he went from Donna Summer Last Dance to Vogue. And I was like, oh, okay, you want to switch it up on me? I got something for you.
I'm going to catch it.
And next thing you know, I was just like, yes, kitty cat, ow, ow, ow. Bam! And I was just like, okay.
I love it.
Yes. I was there, and I'm looking Wendy duck walking, and her eyes like, yes, you're going to catch all of these vibes. I'm going to give them to you straight in your eye, Wendy. And I did that, and you know you can't film during the show. Everybody's phone's supposed to be off.
Right.
But God led her hairdresser to film that moment.
Wow.
The one person. So she looks at me, she's like, what's your Instagram? I got a video of you. I was like, oh, okay. And you, in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, she caught 10 seconds of it. Like, it's not going to do anything. Like, you know, or it was horrible. She was trying to kind of like zoom in and, you know, those people who mean well. But no, Robin, you did it. So she DM'd me the video after the show, and I'm in the taxi going back to my hotel. And I posted it on Instagram. Next thing you know, 4 hours later, it's 3.5 million views and counting.
Dang.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Well.
I know, right?
So now you have
Does
Wendy
that dance
following
move
you?
hurt though? The drop.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't hurt at all. You train for these things since you're like youngin'. So you kind of know how to like do it.
Okay.
You know, you learn.
What is that move called?
It's called a death drop.
It looks like
Some people,
it.
yeah. Yeah, some people call it a dip. Some people call it a death drop. Yeah, you call it a death drop. And then when you're on the floor and you're kicking your legs out like a duck, because that's how they walk, it's called a duck walk. And then like when you're kind of cat walking across the room and your arms are out and you're kind of going forward, that's the catwalk. Yeah.
Catwalk. Yeah.
So yeah, that happened, and then Shade Room posted it, and then Wendy posted it, and then like all these other blogs were picking it up and posted it, and I was just like, oh my god! And that was Thursday. I was in New York the whole weekend, so all my phone was just going.
That's crazy. How was your relationship with Wendy?
It was cute. Like, I mean, Wendy is quiet. If you go to her show, like she goes to the front kind of rows and talks to people or whatever. Like, you know, so nothing like really blew up, you know, between her and I on it, you know, whatever. Which is cool. So people were like, "Oh, did she know that you were a TV producer?" I'm like, "How? When was I supposed to tell her that?" In the middle of me busting in mid Vogue.
Like, by the way, I'm a TV producer.
Yes. Like, how was I supposed to tell her this? Like,
right.
what? So, you know, it was cute that she posted it because it was like a cute moment, and people were looking for it on TV, and I was like, no, this was in the commercial break. So, like, the funny part is that I went viral over a commercial break. is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't supposed to be seen. That was just supposed to be a cute commercial break moment, and no cameras were allowed. But
that hairdresser knew.
thank you, Robin.
You lucky, man. You be.
Yeah,
No,
and
I'm not
that's what
lucky.
it
I'm
is.
blessed.
You're blessed. You just
Yes.
you be like.
Yeah, you
something be
just
happening
like
for
being
you.
yourself,
Yeah.
and
Some-
things just kind
Fall
of
in place.
and it all
for
works
you.
together.
So what's your plans?
What do you mean?
Your career plans. It sounds like you're doing great in your career.
I'm-
it sounds like you got everything you need or what you want.
Well, of course we want more money.
Right,
Everybody
secure
want more
more
money.
bags.
I had this conversation with Sarah Frazier today about this because I told her I was coming on the show and, I was going to talk about everything pretty much. And, when you get to a point in your life where you're not complacent but you're happy? Mm-hmm. I'm at that place. I grew up watching this show watching this network that I work for now. And I never imagined myself working for them. I mean, you imagined you
That's
gonna
what it
work for
sounds
them,
like,
But when you get there, it's like, oh my God, like
You're here.
I'm here. There's a God. He exists and he makes moves and he
And it's
does things
reality.
and it's a reality. Like I was a 12-year-old child just watching the TV, and now I'm there
working
and then you
TV.
get it. Here working in TV, and people, people, push you through, and people motivate you, and
Yes.
you have your team and stuff like that.
Saves.
Shout out to your best friends.
Yes.
Hey, Latasha. Shout out to your best friends. And your best friends are out there, and people who are here to motivate you. But I'm at this point in my career where it's like I still want to grow and learn more about television. I'm a producer, but there's different levels of producing.
Right.
So like then there's senior producing where you go into the control room in the middle, and you're stacking the show, and it's your show in your order of how you produce. So I want to learn that, and I want to learn more of like management, stuff, and like what it takes to make the station run, and reality. I want to do reality TV, not be on the show, but kind of produce one. Those kinds of things that are still in my element.
Okay.
Would you
Doesn't take me out of my
relocate?
box.
I wouldn't to do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I'm 30. I have no kids. I'm single. So, slide in the DMs, guys.
Okay, right, because I was going to ask about your dating life.
Oh,
how
girl.
does that
Hold on,
balance?
I might need a cocktail for that.
Let's take a break.
Okay, we're going to take a break and come back?
Yes.
We can talk about that.
Let's take a break.
Because this is going to get interesting.
Let's take a break. And when we take some pictures and stuff, and when we get back, we'll
We're
get
going to dig
Oh, no.
deeper
Well, why
with-
did Prezi have to go to the break when he talked about my
we're gonna
relationship?
dig.
No, I
'Cause
was
we got-
actually because Sip got to take off. We got to take some pictures and stuff, and then we'll be right back.
Is it Shay, Prezi?
No,
No, I'm teasing.
We're sitting with Justin.
Because he has jobs. He's booked and busy.
Yeah, getting all the money and stuff.
We
Securing
sipping.
bags.
Yeah, inside you looking all fly and stuff, man.
I know. He looking real fly.
You getting some new money. Yeah, he getting some new money. Yeah, money. That's what I need. Some new money. I need some
real old money? Or
Yeah, old money ran out, so I need some new money. Ain't got no money. Money's done. Yeah, and to get like you know what I'm saying? Work for a big network, you know what I'm saying? Like a big check.
my rent is still due on the 1st, okay?
I think we all.
According to the tax man, I'm still normal, okay?
Nah, your check is bigger. Your check get delivered. You can't even do direct deposit with
I
your
wish
check.
it did get delivered.
In the safe.
Right.
What's that
Right.
cash company by, what is it, Dunn's? The little cash trucks?
Deliver my check in there.
Brinks.
Brinks.
Yeah.
Make me feel special.
Your check get delivered to the bank by Brinks.
Oh, boy.
They say this is for Sir Justin Stewart.
Night me, girl. Night me.
Sir Justin
Sir
Stewart.
Justin Stewart.
Yeah, y'all getting that big check. Sip getting that big check.
Yes.
You looking all fly and stuff. But yeah, so
I love
guess
this jacket. Like, I'm getting
Oh,
ready to...
shout out to Patchworks Customs. That's who made the jacket.
Who?
Patchworks Customs on Instagram.
Patchwork Custom.
Yes, they're a local jacket making company. And
Oh, is that
they
right?
did it. It's actually custom made for me with the Fox 5 patch.
I see.
I'm about to look it up.
My
PAT
boy
yeah,
Easy Street got it for me for
Patchwork?
Christmas. Patchworks Customs.
Oh yeah, I see him. _custom.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's dope. It's dope.
It's so cute.
It's so...
And so I seen these
So
on a couple of
DC.
people. Easy Street actually had one.
Oh, I
And
see.
I seen a couple of people with one. I was like, Easy, I really want this jacket. Like, I want the jacket. And so he was like, oh, I know the guy who'll do it. We'll get you. So I was like, for Christmas, we went to the Redskins game, and he brung the guy
jacket.
brung me the jacket.
So it's like everything DC.
Yes, everything DC stuff that I was too young to know about.
Like what?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, this right here. I mean, is that DC basketball? Because I don't know.
That's the basketball symbol.
Yeah. Oh, I'm too old for
Chuck,
not Chuck Brown, the other one. What's this one?
the go-go tag.
Yeah, I'm too old for that. I mean, too young for that one. Oh, Disco Dan. I don't know who Disco Dan is. Don't shoot me, because I know he's a
I don't know
DC
who that
legend. He's a DC legend, right?
I ain't had Mary.
I heard, but he's
yeah.
yeah.
So
Sorry.
it came with the patches on. Like, are you gonna add more?
No, girl. This made to order, honey. I ain't touching
It's
it.
custom.
It's custom.
made.
One in the world with this patch on it is mine.
And they got the Godfather Chuck,
Yes.
baby.
Yeah, it's
We're
lit.
here for it. It's so lit.
I
Yeah,
love
she
it.
made me a custom jacket as well.
You don't want that jacket that you got? No,
Yeah, you got jokes?
I do have jokes, Prissy. You know me.
Yo,
the baby coat.
yeah, I'm trying to be.
It's cute though. It's really cute. He had it on.
Nah,
I walked
man,
in the
he
studio. I was
throwing
like,
shade.
"Oh, that is so cute."
Yeah, talking about.
It
What
needs to be
he
a
said?
size
He said
up.
you can't. What
I said you can't lift your arms up. And he was
did-
like, "Yes, I can."
I did jumping jacks.
Look, he did jumping jacks,
T-Rex
but he had to
arms.
unzipping it to do the jumping jack stuff.
I did tell him that joint was too small.
It's cute.
My jacket is perfect.
But now, like, too small clothes. I mean, no shade, or
My
tea.
jacket is perfect.
No, it is, and that's where we are now with men in fashion.
Yeah,
Especially sweatpants, honey.
You seen my I posted some throwback last Thursday. You seen them?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
you wearing like the oversized.
Man,
clothes.
Yeah, we
my
went
sleeve
from-
was like right here. I'm like, yo, what the was I
And that
doing?
was a t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm like, what was I doing?
How did we go from oversized clothes and sagging pants to really tight clothes and sagging skinny pants? I don't understand. It
Yeah, I
doesn't
don't
make sense
even.
to me.
You think it's gonna change?
Yeah, it's gonna
Go
change
back?
again. It's gonna go back. Everybody's gonna go back to six T's. Six
I don't think it's
tall
gonna go that
tees.
far back. I like the t-shirt boys. Like no,
No,
that guy.
no,
It's not
we
gonna go that
We're
far.
not doom.
Yeah,
No,
doom,
no,
doom.
no.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna.
Right?
I don't think.
Candy girl.
They got love it,
Girl,
damn it,
take a look.
damn it. I got love it, damn
Right.
it. Then they go.
Right?
I don't think it's gonna go that
Those were the
big.
days, though. Those were the
like
days.
so the shade room has these things like, and I love it on Throwback Thursday when
Yes.
they say kids these days won't know or won't understand or will ever know. And like today they posted it was like 4 or 5 songs. And one of them was like Ja Rule, Mesmerized.
Oh, I
with
love Ja Rule.
Ashanti.
We share the same birthday.
The other one was a two-step.
Two-step.
You remember that
Really?
song?
Yes.
Yes. It was just like, I was like, yo,
I don't
they
feel
make you want to
old.
go back.
I feel old, Prezi.
Yeah, but it doesn't. The song doesn't
When
feel old.
No.
when I grew up on a Nintendo and the Nintendo comes back and you're still alive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're old.
You're old.
You're right.
30
you're
or
right.
not 30, you're old.
You're right, because
Yeah.
Nintendo to me is like
It
part
just
of
came
life.
back,
Yeah.
right? And I'm like, how did it
did,
come
it
back
just
smaller
Yes.
with 60 games, but you had to buy 60 games to put them
Separately,
in?
right.
Right. Taking your shirt and wiping it. Like that was life.
Right, that's
like
like
that was
struggle.
Oh my god.
The struggle was real.
Yeah.
The struggle was so real.
But then you feel like you made it when your mom bought you a PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Honey,
Like,
I
when
have
we
so
had
many
the
brothers that they know
PlayStation.
about that. I was never a big gamer, but I did buy the new Nintendos, the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo, just because. Like, I had to.
Oh really?
It's so classic.
I only bought it
I
for
was
Super
never.
Mario.
I was
I'm
never.
terrible.
So
I was never a gamer.
I'm not either. It's not
Yeah.
my thing.
Yeah.
But I just bought it just to be cute.
I was outside playing marbles and kicking up dust. And all
Marbles.
that.
Jamaican stuff.
Ooh, yeah, that's
He's from
Jamaican stuff,
Jamaica.
girl.
Yeah, we was outside doing the real
With
stuff.
no shoes on.
No shoes
Wait,
on.
but why did he say the real
Fish-
stuff?
fish net-
Like
fish
us
net
over
tank
here
tops.
got like we doing fake stuff up
Y'all was
there.
doing fake stuff. Y'all was
Wait,
doing paradise.
no, first of all,
First of all, you're not gonna do this. First of all,
what you tell me yesterday? He's like, first of all, you're not gonna first of all
Okay,
me.
time
First of all, me.
Time out. We don't need KYS events.
Oh.
We don't need that going down. So host, get along.
First of all,
You know,
you're not
first
gonna
of all,
ambush me.
I am not an actress. I am not a hired actress.
You funny as hell.
Nah,
Okay.
but like seriously, okay, so like we did stuff like when I was growing up, I stayed outside playing tag, playing
Did you play
Freaky
house stuff?
Friday.
Ooh.
We did like we
Wait,
was like
wait.
hide and go seek and stuff like
No,
that.
hide and go get it, girl. Say the real name.
We was no, I wasn't
Say
doing
the
hide and
real
go.
name.
I wasn't doing the hide and go get it part.
Yes,
But we
you
did
was.
like hide and go seek. Like we was like, I was legit one of them kids. Like I had to like when the street light came on.
You had to be in the house.
I was like,
Or
I gotta
that-
go. I'll
or
see
that
you guys
belt was
tomorrow.
waiting for you, girl.
What? or if it came on, at least we had to be like sitting in the front of our apartment.
Yes,
building.
where your mama can see.
Hey, I
you.
was different. Street light comes on. I was going outside.
See, that's that
My
Jamaican
life was
shit.
opposite. Like seriously.
No, we don't do that.
Yeah.
You get
So
snatched.
I was doing the real stuff.
You get it.
Yeah, I don't. That's
You get
that's the thing
taken.
I don't understand. Like when I was like 5 years of age, I recall going to the store for like this neighbors and my parents and stuff like that. We're talking about like 2 miles away to the store, to get like grocery and a bike or whatever.
We did that not at 5.
Yeah, I mean, but here in America, it's like 9 years old. You
5, that's fucking kindergarten.
But see, our neighborhood is different because it's like it takes a village to raise the kids in Jamaica. So it's pretty much everyone in the community is kind of family.
Mm-hmm.
So the kids are quote unquote protected no matter where you go as a kid. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, like there are pros and cons to it. So if I misbehave in the streets, someone down a couple blocks, I mean, whoop my ass. If I go and tell my parents, no ass whooping on top of that. You see what I'm saying? So it was like that.
We
So
don't do that over here.
We were kind of quote unquote safe.
Yeah.
So-
no, that makes sense.
Yeah. So
Especially if it was a smaller community. Like we live in an apartment complex. Like I dare you, I'm 5 years old, walk to the corner store.
Yeah,
my little
it's-
shit be snatched.
yeah, it feels weird.
I mean, but it's different. It's like the difference from Jamaica and the U.S.
Yeah. Yeah, I was 8, 9 years of age at a gambling shop, chilling out, just hanging
say
out.
gambling?
No, not on the corner.
Did you say gambling?
Yeah, gambling shop.
Illegal activities,
Yeah.
Prezi.
That's what I.
That
That's
is
where I used to hang out at, the gambling
over
shop.
here.
That's funny. I cannot imagine you like 5 years old rolling
Throwing
some
some
dice.
dice.
Yeah, we were playing dominoes and cards. We don't roll dice.
Oh, y'all too good for that?
So that's like
Yeah, we
that's
are.
gambling. That's gambling.
Well, cards and dominoes?
Yeah.
The hell yeah.
That's gambling, girl.
Oh, I guess
Okay, I have a confession to make.
Cool.
I don't know how to play spades, cards, or anything.
I don't know how to do
It's
that
easy.
either.
Okay, good. I don't want to learn. I've seen too many black family cookouts get ruined because of a game of spades.
That would
You
be
know how to
my-
play
that
Uno?
would be my thing.
No, I'm not doing it because
Joy-
your
Joy
uncle
swear
and your
up and
aunts
down.
get on the team,
you don't know how
and
to
then they
play
be
Uno?
getting off of each other, and then they get fighting somebody flipping the table. Girl, she's flipping the table.
You watch so much
at every
TV.
event.
You watch so much
Justin,
TV.
you don't know how
I
to play
do.
Uno?
I'm missing RuPaul's Drag Race for you, Prezi.
Thank you.
Remember-
Do
Appreciate
you
it.
just
know how to
reminded
play Uno?
Girl, no.
You don't even know how to play Uno?
No.
Oh, we gonna have to get you some Uno.
Okay,
cards.
yeah, y'all got to give me a hood
We're
lesson.
gonna
in
have
Uno.
like Uno cards.
He said, hood glasses.
Give me some
If
hood lessons at
anything-
Uno's, girl.
Listen, I'm trying to. First of all, it's not Unos. That's
Yes,
where
it
you're
is.
going
Yes,
wrong
it
with
is.
the
It's
S.
Unos.
Unos.
Uno's.
Number one, it's Uno.
No. You
Uno's.
you add S on everything when you from the hood. Chipotle's. Uno's.
Justin, where you from?
I grew up on Curtis Drive
Where's Curtis Drive?
in Temple Hills by the legend.
Temple Hill?
Temple
That's the
Hill.
hood.
That is a, yeah.
Yeah, so what are you talking about?
And then I grew up on, well, that was when I was in middle school, high school, and then like, my younger years, I grew up on 1715 8th Street Southeast.
Yeah.
Stadium Armory.
From the hood?
Oh yeah.
I'm from the hood.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
how
from
you
the hood,
been
bro.
And I
Road.
still made it out.
Yeah, fuck the hood.
Look at us.
Me too. Yeah.
Look at
all
us.
right.
From the
Look at
bottom
us.
now,
Glowing, gang, gang.
You're not from the hood, Joy.
I
Bowie.
grew up. No, I did not. Why is he? He's like. Why did
Where
she
did you
say
grow?
that?
Say it.
I grew up in like
Bowie.
Riverdale, Maryland.
Wait, she said like Riverdale?
So, no. Okay, so I'll give you my whole backstory. So like, originally I lived in Sea Pleasant.
Okay, that's the hood.
So I lived in Sea Pleasant. Sea Pleasant, like Fairmont Heights and Fairmont Heights and
that's
60th
hood.
Avenue. So like my grandmother
Oh,
still
my
lives
auntie
there.
lived on 60th Avenue. That's where they be walking on K Street, but we don't talk about that.
So
later.
yeah, so she.
We gonna talk about that later.
So we so I grew. I started
President, what
there.
you know about why you laughing?
Then I
know about
moved
that,
to
don't you?
then I moved off of Kenilworth Avenue in
a
like
good time.
Riverdale, Maryland, and then from there I moved off of Bricey Road,
Oh,
which
Lord,
is
she got
Landover,
a
Maryland. So
hood
it's
tale.
just like that's what I'm saying. So like it's just like I legit been moving from hood to
to hood,
hood
to
and
hood,
to hood to hood to hood. So God bless me now that I live in Mitchellville, Maryland,
Oh,
where
she
it's
got- oh,
not.
you know what?
It's not that hood, but if I go down the street a couple miles,
Okay, that's anyway.
I can like
You go down
find
the
me
street
a
in
good,
College Park down
a
the
good
street.
carry
one
out. But you
corner.
can say like I grew up in Bowie. I did not grow up in Bowie.
Go from Bowie, Joy. Stop lying to the people. You go from Bowie.
So,
So like I got a little what?
we all got that in us.
No,
That- what?
Joy grammar and vocabulary is too.
I didn't allow it to keep me down.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be able to turn it on.
Yes,
and
you
off.
can't be a product of your environment. That's
Absolutely.
what Joy's trying to say.
No,
Prezi.
she's too. Her vocabulary and stuff is too good to be from the hood.
What would you mean?
Because I read books. Like, what do you
You
mean?
read books?
Yes, I read books
What
growing
books?
up.
Not what books. Don't feed into him.
if you give a mouse a cookie. That's
Joy, don't feed into him. Don't do it. Don't.
I've had bugs growing up. I went to school. Like
I went
it's
to
like,
school.
you know,
Yeah, exactly.
like-
I went
My
to
point.
school.
and here's the thing. I didn't go to like regular school.
What school you
So,
go
like,
to? Oh, you
I
went to Duke Ellington.
No, I actually did audition for Duke Ellington.
They
though.
said.
And they
did,
said,
did you sing that song?
They said no. Fuck you, Justin.
You suck.
I went there. I actually went there for a dance, and like it. No. I didn't audition for Duke. Did I audition for Duke?
She don't know.
I can't remember. It was so long ago.
I know.
I remember doing an audition at Duke Ellington, and matter of fact, it wasn't for Duke. It was for a Debbie Allen production.
Oh.
And it was so many girls, and like had I known like what good audition presence looked like, I probably would have made it. But like I kind of was in the back because I was super nervous. It was my very first audition, so I didn't make it for that particular production. But then I did audition for like middle school, for Highsville Middle School.
Well, girl, we don't always get every job we apply for. So,
Absolutely,
I mean, hey,
absolutely.
that's part of life.
But it's I went to middle school. I went to Martin Luther King Academic Center, and then I went to Highsville Middle School for theater, and then I went to.
She's dramatic.
So then here goes. I went to Central High School.
Get ready.
Then a nigga went to Central High School, and then I was like, and then we moved again, and then that's when I went to the Charles Herbert Flowers High School class of 2007.
Flowers.
Was that the new one or the old one?
New one.
It was
The bougie one.
It was still fairly new. Like
bougie
I
one.
think I was actually the first class to go 4 years all the way through.
Oh.
So like we were the first real graduating class.
Yeah, the bougie flowers.
Yeah. So you know I kind of went from rag to riches, rag to riches.
Yeah. Like me, regular
Yes,
riches.
that's what I'm saying. You
Rag to riches and single.
Okay. right. So we got to get into that. Justin.
Oh boy.
Okay, so how do you balance?
Sipping my tea.
Okay, are you dating? If you're dating,
I'm not
how do you
dating right now.
Why not?
I don't know.
Why not? What you mean you
Dating
don't
to
know?
me is like, I gotta get to know people, and then you gotta come over to my house, and we have to text, and I have to say the right things, and then you have to go on dates, and then somebody has to pay, and then it's like, oh, well, he didn't pay, and now I gotta pay this time, and then it's too much.
So you think it's too much of a?
It's too much.
It's not clarity
It's too much.
in dating.
It's too much. And it's like, you know, what I'm looking for right now in this point in my life, I don't know if, is there somebody out there that's gonna like, I'm spoiled.
Yeah.
I'm spoiled. And I can do for myself. And so
That's
what
the
I can do, when
challenge.
you do for yourself,
You don't need.
you don't need to have, so you carry that attitude like, I don't need you to pay for this date. Oh, you don't want to slide your card? That's fine. We good.
And here's the thing about this. First of all, I don't like that awkwardness
it
of
comes
when the
paying for
bill
dates, right.
comes. It's just like, okay, who's
Right.
gonna pay? It's just like, okay, what is that? Is there a rule to that? Like, if somebody's dating, right? I need to put this up.
I say the man always pays. But when you're dating another man, it's like, okay, you.
But then who's the more masculine one?
Right, that's who pays.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So, okay, when dating, so say if Prez and I were dating, right? And I invited Prez out.
Okay, you trying to
Should-
slip me some tea that
should
I
I
don't know
date?
about, or
You pay?
Hell
Yes,
no.
you should pay.
President?
Hell no.
It is the first date.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
It doesn't matter.
Be a gentleman.
See, no,
Hey.
it's not about being a gentleman. It's about being yourself. You mentioned that earlier, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if
So you gonna
I'm-
be yourself and not pay?
No, I'm just saying, like you said, when the bill comes, it shouldn't matter. Whoever grabs it, grabs it. That's pretty much.
No,
like,
I said we should know. Like, it should be an understanding. So, like, when the bill comes, somebody
Especially if it's the first date. The first date is always
okay, I'll give that to you guys.
The
Okay,
first
yes,
date.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, fine,
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, okay, yes. The first date.
First
What-
date, President.
even if you didn't invite me out,
Yeah.
even if I was like, hey, let's go grab.
It all depends.
something to eat.
Depends how much I like you.
Well, he
Depends
likes
on
you,
it.
so
It
you would
depends
pay.
on if he want to try.
He gonna take you
it.
to Chipotle.
Chipotle's.
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 Yeah,
Yo.
I'm not dating. I do get DMs. I love DM
So,
slides. They're
Do you
so
get dick?
fun.
Do you get dick DMs? Sorry, mom.
No comment.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, I don't get those.
Okay.
I don't get those actually because my Instagram account is based off of like it's mixed of me personally in my life outside of what I do with what I do.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to mix the two and end up having receipts and
Got you.
screenshots and videos, because now you can screen record, honey. Yes. I don't want to mix that in, and then I end up, on TMZ somewhere or getting fired because I didn't,
So you gotta tread softly.
So I gotta have to tread softly. And it's weird because in this position that I'm in, what I do, people hit me up, guys hit me up all the time, for stuff. And then sometimes, they hit me up and it's kind of unclear what they want. It's kind of like, hey, like, how are you? I'm great. Like, you carry this conversation on, and I'm never gonna be the first to be like, okay, so like, what do you want? Like, trying to holler, trying to hit it. Like, what is? I'm not gonna be that person, because either I'm afraid of rejection or I just don't care. One of the two. I just haven't figured it out.
Right.
But like, I'm looking for a guy, cute guy that's not gonna bring down my credit score.
What's your guy? What's your ideal guy?
Credit score.
A guy with a good job that's interesting. Like, something I can get to learn. Like, I mean, I don't know about stocks or the economy, all the way, through. I don't know about, construction or like stuff, stuff like that I could be like, that is interesting. We can sit at the table, we can have a discussion based off of that versus what I do every day. Oh, who did you meet today? Oh, I met, Chris Brown, or I met Rihanna, and that becomes a topic of conversation because it's entertainment value. It's like, how was he? How was this? How was that?
Right.
It becomes that versus like, I'm getting to know you and what you do and who you are outside of what you do. So I'm looking for somebody mature.
Right.
I date my last boyfriend. We're not going to mention his name because
he's irrelevant.
He is irrelevant. Irrelevant. He did text me happy birthday though, and told me he had a gift for me. I don't know what that gift was.
Did you get it yet?
Girl, no. He asked for the address. I shifted that conversation. But anyway, so I dated somebody who was 40-ish. Girl, no, because it's crazy.
Oh, well, that's different.
You want me to send it to your house? I'm gonna have him send it to your house.
Hell no, because I ain't want you to send no ticking time bomb.
Right, okay, girl.
Kaboom, blow up the whole towers.
Right.
Like that damn Justin.
Yeah, I'm
gonna really be on the news.
Right. So I dated somebody who was 40 and I was 28, 29. So the older you always think in your head, the older you go, the more mature, the better it's gonna be, the more experience they have. No, that's not always the case, girl. No. So like I'm open. I don't want to date anybody younger than me. I don't have time for your problems that I just went through that I just got over. Because I don't have time to be a mentor to your boyfriend. Like, I don't want to do that. I ain't got the time.
You don't want a project.
Yeah, I don't want a project. Yeah, I don't want a project, girl.
I know.
I don't. I mean, but men are projects. Sometimes you meet them and they're cute and they can't dress. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna fix you. You're fixable.
That's a doable project. Right. That's an easy fix.
Right.
But
or they can't hit it right, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna teach you how to do this.
That's not an easy fix.
But it's workable. You got a good bed. I'm serious. I don't want a project.
No, I want
agree. Somebody
fun.
You know what I want? I want somebody I can go to an event with, a red carpet event, a party, something in the industry, and I can take you and feel comfortable with you on my arm. Most of the time there's food, there's open bar. You're not going to get up there, get trashed, be up there fighting, talking shit. Right. You're not going to do that and be that person. So I can be embarrassed and be like, oh my God, gotta go. Yeah. I want somebody like that and who can have a conversation, because most of the time I have to be Justin or producer Stewart when I'm there. So it's like, hey girl, hey, what's up? Oh, we talking segment ideas and talking back and forth, and we're networking. I'm out there, so sometimes I'm gonna leave you behind, boo. You gonna have to stand in the corner, have a little drink, and be cool,
somebody
and be okay with being cool.
Okay, yeah.
And because you're here with me, and I'm doing my thing, like when Presley met me, I'm doing my thing, and you okay with that.
Awesome.
I don't want nobody that's gonna get jealous and you see me up in the guy's face and we dapping, we talking, or like you've been over there too long, you all up in their face like, well, I don't know what this gonna turn into. I'm kind of like almost working, but I'm not working. I want that. I want somebody who can cook. I want somebody who can clean. I can go over your house and spend the night. Don't come over my house and sleep in my queen mattress. No, we're not doing that. No, I'm tired of that. We don't do sleepovers.
But you want to go sleep over there?
Yes. I mean, if we dating, yeah. I want somebody.
It has to be. You have to go over there. You have to be able to go over there sometimes.
I'm tired of people. Don't come to my house. Like, if you come to my house, you got a little drawer, you got a little toothbrush.
That's too much.
I want the same. It's what I give you is what you gonna give me. On an even playing field. That's how dating should be. If I spend the night over your house, take showers at your house, you should be able to do the same amount. You know, you spend the night. I should be able to spend the night at your house. I should feel comfortable at your house the way
you're comfortable at mine.
Yeah, that's how it should be. But a lot of dating situations aren't like that.
And that comes with time anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna just. I know for me, if I meet a guy, you're not coming to my house. It's gonna be some months.
Oh yeah. That too. But even when you date somebody for a month or a few months and you get to know them, their living situation still sometimes isn't ideal for them.
That's why you ask them hard questions like, do you live with your mom, a roommate, or alone?
And they be like, Mom. But I'm taking care of my mother.
Lies. The lies. Your mother taking care of you. Just because you got the basement don't mean.
Right.
And you got to come through the back door.
You've been saying that, girl. We all been through it. Presley, you been through it? You had to sneak through the back door?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, you just that.
He the GOAT. That's what Sid said. That's he the GOAT.
He be thinking like he had to go through the back door, sneak through some windows before.
Nah.
You never did that growing up?
Yes, he did. He was a Jamaican child.
I did an older woman. I did a woman with a lot of money and stuff. That was my secret.
See, that's why he got this.
When you was going, he was stashing money for the studio.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Look, right.
I was a gigolo and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You was a sugar baby.
Yeah.
That's reality over here with us.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I figured to get out real early. So that's my
reality
story
with us, man.
Anyway, we got 3 minutes.
I want to before we get out of here, because this is one of my questions I actually wanted to ask. Exactly. Who was the most impressive and personable person you've met that's like a celebrity that's come through Fox 5 DC?
Girl, that's a loaded question. I'm gonna put it to you this
way. Or
way.
your favorite. And have you ever been like starstruck?
Never been starstruck because I'm only going to get starstruck over two people. Well, one person, Madonna. That's it. I'm never going to be over anybody because we all put our pants on the same way.
Exactly. The blood runs red. Yes, exactly.
You go to the bathroom just like me. You get in your period just like me. Every once in a while. So like, majority of celebrities who come through that I book are cool. Their people may be a little crazy because that's them. But like, you sit down, you talk to them, like they're so cool. Like, I got celebrities' numbers on my phone. Awesome. I don't want to say it like that, but like people like I still keep in contact with. It's like, hey girl, what's up? Like, and we're on a friend basis. Like, oh, I'm gonna come, to your house. So, Lil Mo, I like Mo. Okay. Mo, like,
oh, I love Mo. She's gonna have a baby.
Yeah, the Mo is so cool. Like, I hit her up when I'm going to New York. Like, people like that, or like people you meet, alley stars, or like, hey, if I'm in the town, hit me up. I'm like, hey,
check in.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. You win.
Exactly.
You waited. You was waiting on that one.
Yep.
But like people like that come through.
Can you have Lil Mo sing in my wedding?
You can't sing at your own wedding?
Let me tell her that's my favorite song of all time.
Why you ain't sing that to?
Because it wasn't appropriate. It was his birthday song.
It's always appropriate. Lil Mo's always appropriate.
No, not that particular song. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know.
Whatever.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a lot of people are cool. Like some people are very quiet and they reserve their personality for being on. A lot of people are over energetic, and you're like, oh my god, you're a lot. But I don't hate it because that's pretty much who you are. So like I've never met a rude person. Some people say no pictures, but I don't think that's rude. I just think that some people just don't want to be bothered. Like that's not
Respect. We can respect that.
Yeah.
So they're not rude about like.
They don't be like that. They just be like, hey, look, I'm tired right now. Like, can we do it soon as in the studio? Yeah, perfect. Cool.
Oh, so they're not saying no. They're just saying
yeah. Some people just be like, all right, can I just chill for a minute, get some coffee? Can I just cool, great.
Awesome. And you have the personality to work with people.
Thank you.
I love your personality.
Thank you so much.
I thought I was on, but you on.
Nah, y'all personality is similar. Anyway, we can still keep talking. We off here. Y'all done talk the time off.
We did.
That's because
oh yeah, it's 10
say
minutes out.
I ain't trying to stop
you.
Y'all.
Ain't give me the. You supposed to do this, Prezi?
I did do that.
No, you didn't. You ain't do this. You was like in TV. We do this rap.
Oh really?
Yes.
No, we learned something new.
Cut all that shit. Cut it.
I tried to stop y'all, but y'all just kept going.
No. You did say we about.
I said 3 minutes.
He said 3 minutes.
But like you should have.
But her question was already like 2 minutes long. She was like, "So what's the most impressionable, most exciting person that you met or that came. That's already
First of
like
all, I
too
know
bad.
I was not.
Yes, you were.
doing
Yes,
like
yes,
that. I was not. I know I was not doing that.
You wasn't doing it.
I know I was not doing it.
Long ass question.
Fine.
Anyway.
Rapid fire.
Anyway.
And I said rapid fire.
Exactly. That's
So, like favorite color, blue. Last time you had sex. Yesterday. Just
You want to do rapid fire? We're still recording, so we can.
okay, rapid fire.
You want to do rapid fire?
Okay.
Okay. Favorite food.
Pasta.
Favorite color.
Blue, red, something one of those.
Liquor, dark or white.
White girl. I'm a white girl.
Apple juice, orange juice.
Orange.
Favorite cereal.
Cheerios.
Shower, baths.
Shower, but I love baths.
No, shower or bath.
No, shower, but I love baths.
Shower.
I'd rather take a bath, but sometimes you don't have time to.
Okay. Candles or air freshener.
Candles.
I love candles.
I mean, I have them in the house, but I'd rather just spray for breeze.
Really?
Yes, both. Yes, both. Child.
Okay. Mexican and Chinese.
Chinese girl, lo mein all day.
Chinese
steamed
or
up.
Italian.
Chinese girl.
Steak or shrimp.
Shrimp,
Crabs or shrimp.
crabs,
Crabs or lobster.
crabs.
Still crabs.
Yes.
DC or Maryland.
DC. It's become an interesting place.
Mumble sauce or hot sauce.
Sriracha. It's a mix of both.
It is a mix of both. It is bomb. But the
You don't
texture,
know about sriracha?
No.
he doesn't like spice. So
You're
he's not
Jamaican. How don't you like spice? Don't y'all make curry chicken?
I don't smoke weed.
gonna- What?
It's the same thing. You see Jamaican, it's the same thing.
Right, Tim, like, huh?
It's
Like,
the same
that's
thing. It's the same thing.
Prezi, what are you talking
People
about?
say you Jamaican, oh, you smoke weed. It's certain, right?
Nobody said
Right,
that.
it's
No.
the same thing.
Nobody
That
So
wasn't the question, bro.
But I'm just saying, y'all gonna beat me up. Oh, you Jamaican? You need hot sauce? I don't smoke. It's the same thing.
Oh, God.
So you saying that because I'm Jamaican, I'm supposed to smoke?
No.
So why are you saying I'm Jamaican, I'm supposed to eat hot sauce?
No, I said spicy. I said spicy. I didn't say what level of spice.
It's like,
It could
I
be
don't
like-
smoke weed.
I mean,
Curry spice isn't like always spicy.
yeah, I can eat that. See, it's not.
You
I,
want to do jerk, though.
I don't-
Jerk is spicy.
I don't do like real
Jerk
spicy
has
stuff.
Why?
I just don't like anything that's extra. I just don't like it. I don't like.
extra?
I don't
You
eat
don't like
crab.
me? 'Cause I'm
I
extra.
don't eat crabs. I don't like break it. I don't do all that. That's too much for me. Like I
You
just wanna eat-
lazy.
Because he's bougie. He's a pretty
Right,
boy.
like what?
He is a pretty boy.
You
I-
are real bougie.
Yeah, that's too much for me. I
He
just
is
want
a
to eat.
pretty
And just,
boy.
yeah, I don't want to do all
Listen,
that.
I've known him for years. He's such a girl.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just want to chill.
What? I don't know. No.
I work too hard. I don't leave work and go home and work to eat. No, I'm
Didn't
cool.
we
I
just talk about how you used to wash your car?
And I stopped.
So you can wash your car, but you can't do crabs
I got other stuff to do. Studio and graphic work, recording,
on
blah,
a Saturday
blah.
when you ain't got nothing to
Everything.
do.
I'm always working. Late night website, consulting, all kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, Prezi.
Yeah.
You win. See, you just got that one.
Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram all day. I used to love Twitter though.
Facebook or
Snap.
But
Instagram.
they sold all my nudes, so I guess I gotta go with Facebook.
What?
I'm teasing. They sold your data, so
But
it's
he
like
came back with an apology.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't have a Facebook.
That
so
was
I
part.
don't
That
know.
was part of the plan. We sell the data, we'll come back and apologize. This is a PR.
Right.
The PR did that.
Yeah, I think I'm done with rapid fire. Let me see.
Prezi didn't answer any questions though.
I mean, I don't have any questions.
Let's rapid fire you.
No.
Ready? We can tag team them.
Oh yes, tag team.
See? Why you leave? Why you gonna get up and go?
Oh, he knows about to get good.
Let's do. Come on. We'll give you. We'll do 5 questions each.
The show is over.
All right, we can get off air, but I still want to rapid fire you.
Okay, let's get out recording. So
All right.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Hustle from her in the place, you know.